Hello world, bald eagle coming at you from the Matrix. Every NFL fan keeps telling me the AFC has a big four at quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson. Four kings sitting on the throne. But I have a question. Are they really equals? Or is one guy standing alone while the others are still trying to catch him? Today, we're debunking the so-called Big Four of the AFC quarterbacks by reality, not feelings. And I promise some fan bases are about to get uncomfortable. This isn't a debate. Patrick Mahomes isn't in the Big Four. He's above it. Patrick Mahomes has a 95-31 total career record and has defeated all 31 other NFL franchises. He is the youngest starting quarterback in NFL history to accomplish this feat. With an outstanding postseason record of 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 Super Bowl victories, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, and a 2-time NFL MVP, only losing in the playoffs in AFC championship games or Super Bowls. There is no other comparisons amongst his contemporaries. The AFC playoffs basically start with one question. Which quarterback gets the privilege of losing to Patrick Mahomes this year? Mahomes doesn't need to prove anything. Everybody else has to prove they can beat him consistently. Lamar Jackson is the most accomplished regular season quarterback outside of Mahomes. But Lamar has a playoff problem. Watching Lamar in the playoffs is like watching a superhero that has been stripped of his powers. It's just not the same guy. 2-time NFL MVP, and most would argue should have been 3-time. Jackson is no doubt a great franchise quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. One of the most exciting players to watch in the NFL. Lamar Jackson has a career regular season and playoff record of 83-39 as the starting quarterback. He boasts a staggering 25-5 record against the NFC and has defeated every NFL team he has ever faced at least once, with the exception of the teams he has never played. While all that sounds great, the problem is that Lamar has a career postseason record of 3-5, and that is not going to cut it. A quarterback has to win the amount of postseason games Lamar has won over the course of his career in one playoff run in order to compete in the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson has played in one AFC championship game. The Ravens hosted the Kansas City Chiefs for the AFC title, falling short with a 17-10 loss. Some NFL fans blame Jackson for the loss, claiming he shrunk in the big moment. Lamar's regular season is a Marvel movie. Sometimes his playoffs feel like the straight-to-DVD sequel. He's already a Hall of Fame talent, but he needs a Super Bowl run to silence the critics forever. Joe Burrow gets talked about like he's Mahomes' equal because he made it to one Super Bowl and beat Patrick Mahomes in order to do it. Joe Burrow holds a career regular season record of 43-33-1 and a 6-3 postseason record. He has faced every NFL franchise except his own. Joe Burrow is not even the dominant force in his own division. Between injuries and the Bengals' ineptitude as a franchise, Burrow has no real chance of competing with his peers for championship opportunities. Despite his other abilities, availability is an ability Burrow lacks in the NFL, where players play through various injuries throughout the NFL season. Great regular season stats don't amount to much when your team misses the playoffs 3 years in a row. That's great for fantasy players, not fan bases interested in championships. Burrow needs a strong regular season campaign with a deep playoff run. Until then, he's what some might consider a stat patter. With fewer accomplishments than Lamar and a lot less postseason success than Mahomes, it seems like Joe Burrow has been living off that cigar picture for about 4 years now. I don't think Josh Allen is a bad quarterback. He's great to watch and very entertaining for football fans that enjoy watching exciting and off-script football. But if we're talking about expectations versus results, then that is a different story. Josh Allen has a combined regular season and record of 88-40 in his career. He has beaten 31 of the 32 NFL franchises, making the Philadelphia Eagles the only team he has yet to defeat. Josh Allen seemingly has an amazing postseason record and equally amazing playoff stats. With a career postseason record of 8-7 over 15 career playoff games resulting in 0 hardware, Allen is also highly efficient within his division, boasting a combined 32-13 record against the Dolphins, Jets, and Patriots in the AFC East. But this is where we have to be honest about Allen's deficiencies. The New England Patriots held the AFC East in a chokehold during the Tom Brady and Bill Belichick dynasty. But Allen, that has been in the league since 2018 and did not have to worry about Tom Brady in his division since 2020, allowed a second-year quarterback in Drake May to win the conference and make a Super Bowl appearance before Allen can do the same for the Bills. While the overall record against Kansas City is 5-5, he is 5-1 in the regular season but 0-4 in the postseason. Josh Allen has a Patrick Mahomes problem. And even with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs missing the playoffs in 2025, Josh Allen still couldn't get the job done. Josh Allen committed 4 turnovers against the Denver Broncos in their most recent meeting. A heartbreaking 33-30 overtime loss in the AFC divisional round of the NFL playoffs on January 17, 2026. His miscues included 2 interceptions and 2 lost fumble. Every January, Bills fans convince themselves this is the year. And then Patrick Mahomes appears like the final boss. Allen isn't the reason for every playoff loss, but he shoulders a lot of the blame. When you're called the second best quarterback in football, eventually the results have to match the hype.
Extremely difficult.
The AFC doesn't have a big 4. It has 1 king and 3 challengers, until somebody consistently beats Mahomes when it matters. This debate is over. Am I completely wrong? Let me know in the comments.